You only fail when you stop trying. Think about it. How many times have you felt like giving up? But remember, adventure may hurt you. Monotony will kill you. Maybe the path that scares you the most is actually the one you need to take. Sometimes just carrying on, yes, simply carrying on is already a superhuman achievement. We all have dreams we once planned, visions of how life should be. But sometimes we must be willing to let go of that life so we can finally embrace the one that is waiting for us. And if you don't like the road you're walking, then maybe today is the day to start paving another one. Because adversity is not a detour. It's not a mistake. It is part of the path. And in that struggle, you'll discover talents that in times of comfort would have remained hidden forever. So never lose hope. Storms may shake you, but they never last forever. Don't let yesterday take up too much of today, because someday is not a day of the week. Do not follow where the path may lead. Instead, go where there is no path and leave a trail. You don't need to see the whole staircase. Just take the first step. Hard times may have held you down, but they will not last forever. When all is said and done, you will be increased. Stay with me, because the journey ahead may open doors you never thought existed. Action may not always bring happiness, but there is no happiness without action. How much you can learn when you fail determines how far you will go into achieving your goals. Every adversity, every failure, and every heartache carries with it the seed of an equivalent or greater benefit. It is the mark of an educated mind to be able to entertain a thought without accepting it. The things you do for yourself are gone when you are gone, but the things you do for others remain as your legacy. Not being heard is no reason for silence. Remember, no effort that we make to attain something beautiful is ever lost. Forever is composed of nows. This is your life, and it's ending 1 minute at a time. A mind that is stretched by a new experience can never go back to its old dimensions. Sometimes you have to lose all you have to find out who you truly are. Courage is found in unlikely places. The question is not what you look at, but what you see. Start where you are. Use what you have. Do what you can. Don't stop when you're tired. Stop when you're done. One of the most important things you can accomplish is just being yourself. You have to be where you are to get where you need to go.
If you fuel your journey on the opinions of others, you are going to run out of gas. We are not a product of what has happened to us in our past. We have the power of choice. If you wait until you're ready, you'll be waiting for the rest of your life. The only limit to our realization of tomorrow will be our doubts of today. Time is what we want most, but what we use worst. Courage is the power to let go of the familiar. Take the attitude of a student. Never be too big to ask questions, and never know too much to learn something new. Old ways won't open new doors. Optimism is the faith that leads to achievement. nothing can be done without hope and confidence. Only those who dare to fail greatly can ever achieve greatly. There comes a time in your life when you have to choose to turn the page, write another book, or simply close it. Success is when preparation meets opportunity. Honesty without kindness is brutality. Kindness without honesty is manipulation. They promised us that dreams can come true, but they forgot to mention that nightmares are also dreams. Every journey begins with the first step. To truly empathize with someone's experience, you must believe them as they see it, not how you imagine it to be. Never wrestle with a pig. You both get dirty, but the pig enjoys it. Better to be thought a fool than to open your mouth and remove all doubt. Better 50% now than 100% never. Just because you know how it's done doesn't mean it isn't magic. No one can make you feel inferior without your consent. What God doesn't give you, you have to go and get for yourself. Success is not the title you hold or the money you make. If your relationships with friends and family are healthy and thriving, that is true success. There are two ways to live your life. One, as though nothing is a miracle. The other, as though everything is a miracle. Everybody is a genius, but if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will spend its whole life believing it is stupid. If you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. It's better to have $480 in a wallet that costs $20 than $20 in a wallet that costs $480. It's no use wasting time worrying what people think of you. The truth is, no one is really thinking about you. You train people how to treat you, whether you realize it or not. No single raindrop thinks it causes the flood. I've had a lot of worries in my life, most of which never happened. To realize that you are not your thoughts is the beginning of spiritual awakening. The world is a tragedy to those who feel, but a comedy to those who think. You are either part of the problem or part of the solution. Never attribute to malice what can be explained by simple stupidity.